It's still be on the beat.
NinjaFlavor.com.
I know if we stop thinking about you, my love. I know if we stop thinking about you, my love. This initial gaga, baby, on the mommy, I'm a turner. It's sweetie, I go like to know, yeah, you feel the same.
Your girl here, Jane. It's another time on my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I just want us to quickly jump into the conversation we already started about skincare, beauty, image, appearance, and presentation. Guys, the last video it seems to have again been well received. I have once again received calls, received messages. Guys seem to have had fun with that video, and for that reason I thought to myself, why not? We can do a continuation as quickly as possible. Like I said, that's a series that I intend to run for some time in the future, and at any point if there is any advancement that needs to be made. Remember, we're growing here, we're developing here, so things can always improve. By all means, I can go back and touch up any of those conversations we've had, but today, based on particular requests, I am going to talk about skincare. My plan is to continue this conversation around that image, around that presentation. Beauty has become really accessible, guys. Beauty is no longer what it used to be when very few people were beautiful. Anybody can look good this time around, especially women. It's all about knowing what to do and doing it well. And for somebody like me, I have always been this person that would encourage women around me to look after themselves. I remember years back growing up when there wasn't much noise about makeup artists. I've always been the one who would call other girls, and even on their wedding day, I would come into the place with my bag of makeup. I would want to to apply their makeups for them. I would want to polish their nails with my nail polish at no cost. For me, it just gave me that sort of fun. For me, it was a pleasure. I would be that one to say to close friends around me, that shirt is not ironed. Oh, can I do it for you? So we have different passion, and I remember growing up and up until now, looking good makes me happy, and not just for myself. When I see people around me looking after themselves, I find some sort of satisfaction. So what I'm doing now is actually a huge pleasure. I see it as fun to encourage people. Whatever I know, I will share, and hopefully it's going to benefit one person or the other. So again, I have made some notes just in case you see me looking down and up again. Remember, in the last video, I mentioned that some of us ignorantly combine our products. We use the same products for our face, we use the same products for our body, even to the point some of us having to use our hair products on our face. I've heard someone say to me in a salon, if it's good for my hair, it has to be good for my face, but that's not the case. We have different types of skin, different parts of our skin respond differently to different products, so it's important that we understand and treat our skin accordingly. For this reason, I will focus this video today on giving more insight to women out there and men, if you feel like it, giving more insight as to how we can look after our skin. So first of all, the skin is the largest organ in the body. The skin has so many biological roles, including protecting our whole organs from external damages. The skin is created primarily to remove things out of the body. So when you want to look after the skin, it's very important that we pay attention to what we use and how we use it. So I wouldn't want to insult our intelligence on biology and anatomy. I know some of us understand our skins and their functions. I don't want to sound patronizing. So for that reason, I will quickly jump into the skincare. Every woman needs to have a regimen. And this simply means a structured way, procedure of applying your products. You can call it regimen, you can call it routine, you can call it just simply how you apply your beauty products. By regimen, we mean day and night cream. For the skin, what goes in the day is not necessarily what is needed at night, and vice versa. So at every point in time, every woman should have 2 different beauty products, for the face especially, and then your body. It is also very important that I get this out of the way. Learning how to look after your skin is not rocket science. You don't need to be a dermatologist, to know how to look after your skin. The information I'm going to be sharing with you today have come to me over the years from my own personal experiences, from the mistakes I've made, from learning more, and even more recently from having paid to see a dermatologist. So whatever information I'm sharing with you today is actually 100% fact. You can do your research, you can speak to dermatologists, but if I were you, I will get my pen and paper or watch this video again and again and again until you get hold of every single information I'm going to share with you today. And a quick disclaimer, I am not a dermatologist. I understand it's not everyone out there who can afford to pay to see a dermatologist and to be guided. But if you can, by all means, see a dermatologist. Very, very important that we don't just know the right products, but we know the sequence, how we apply them, which one goes first and second and last, and So before going into those products, I would want to establish that it is very important we get it right in terms of application. When you apply your products, the thinnest should go first before the thickest. This may sound as, again, no-brainers, but I know that for some people, these sort of conversations are brand new. So it's very important we don't overlook anyone or any explanation. So the rule of thumb is that when you have water or water-based, just water, the consistency of water, it should go first before oil, because water is lighter than oil. The same thing applies to your serum. Your serum should be going in first before your cream, because again, the serum is lighter in consistency than the cream. So what I do myself personally, which my skincare dermatologist had confirmed, it's actually a very good practice, is to give at least 5 minutes gap in between application. So when I apply any facial product, for example, I would usually give 5 minutes. Within that 5 minutes, I could be wearing my knickers or my panties, depending on what you call it. I could be putting on my roll-on. I could be applying my body cream, but I intentionally distract myself for 5 minutes before going back in. because you find that some products can counteract. These are chemicals. Some shouldn't go before others, and some should penetrate completely before the other. So that's again another very important point. This also explains why you find some people, they spend a lot of money, buy these products, but get the least benefit as a result because of the application, the mode of application. So it's one thing to get the right products, and another thing, very importantly, to apply it in a proper way. So we will now start with the products. What are these products? We will start with the day. It doesn't mean the same time of the day. That's not what I mean. If you're waking up early and you're going to work early, you can use your day cream. And if you're having a late morning, you're going for an appointment, let's say around 11, 12, 1 o'clock is still your day cream. 2 o'clock is still your day cream. 3, 4, 5. As long as you're stepping out during the day, it's still your day cream. You won't say, oh, because it's 6 o'clock, it's summer, it's sunny wherever you are, but I'm just popping down the street. It's almost night time, so I can get away with applying my night cream. No, you can't. It is still day. As long as you can see the daylight, you must stick to your day cream. So your main focus for the day cream, listen to this very important point, guys. This clarity will change your life. With your day cream, the emphasis is on protection. Protection, protection, protection. Whatever you do. I talked about protection the last time. I talked about wearing your sunglasses. I talked about wearing your hat. I talked about wearing clothing materials that cover your skin when it is very sunny. And I also talked about using your SPF. We should be at least 30. Some people use 20. I'm not really impressed by 20. I use 50. The higher the SPF, the better for you. We protect predominantly against sun. Sunlight has so many benefits, health benefits to the humans as well as plants. We get our vitamin D from sunlight. It's good for our bones, but also the plants, they produce food through the process of photosynthesis. So without sunlight, none of that can happen. But on the negative side, sunlight is very bad. Is actually your biggest enemy, in terms of your skin. The biggest enemy of the skin is sun. We have to desperately protect against the sun. Sun contributes to skin cancer. Everyone knows that. I've heard people say, oh, I am black, oh, I am dark skinned. As a result, I have huge melanin to protect my skin. I can't be bothered by the sun. This again is another misconception, guys. Yes, by being black, by having dark skin, we have huge deposits of melanin to protect our skin and especially from the sun. But do not make the mistake of thinking you don't need to protect your skin because you're black, because you have melanin. The sun powers through all of this. Having melanin might slow down the aging process, or might make your skin less predisposed to sun damages. But over time, it would eventually damage your skin. It would cause freckles, it would cause sunburn. There are so many black women out there who go about with patches on their faces, especially when you use certain products that even contribute to the sensitivity, the photosensitivity of your skin. So for those people, it is priority that they use sun protection. Everyone needs to protect against this, not just the sun, but also other free radicals. There are toxins out there, in the air, in the sun. You just have to protect your skin, guys. Apart from that, it's also been proved by research that the sun is also bad for your eyes. The sun contributes to cataracts. The sun leads to slow blindness. So when you wear your sunglasses, you're not just protecting your skin, you're also protecting the life and health of your eyes. So again, it's a win-win. So when you use your product in the day, think protection, and also avoid harsh products during the day. I've just mentioned quickly that certain products make our skin predisposed to sun damage. To avoid those products that would make your skin even more sensitive, things like retinol, I had mentioned it in my last video, vitamin C, any exfoliants, any chemical peels, any lightening agent. The day is not when to use those products, and definitely the day is when you wear your sunblock. So now we go to the steps